Float.com.
It's the event people from around the world come to see every New Year's Day. Torrance was part of the 124th annual parade, and reporter Kyle Sexton was there.
We got here yesterday like around 9 o'clock p.m. and it's so cold.
We got here at 5 o'clock in the morning of yesterday.
The sidewalks of Pasadena were packed since New Year's Eve. Parade goers lined up and down Colorado Boulevard in anticipation.
I sleep right here.
Oh, the places you'll go. An inspiring theme for the Rose Parade this year, and the Torrance Float started the morning off right as the second one in the parade. Follow Your Dreams is a theme of the Torrance Float this year. The city of Torrance was almost not even going to have a float, but thanks to Ace Clearwater Enterprises, Torrance is back in the parade. Gary and Kelly Johnson were stunned to find out that Torrance was in danger of not having a float this year.
We found out a year ago that the city of Torrance, after 58 years, was no longer going to have a float as a result of budget constraints and other issues.
The Johnsons were just too proud of Torrance to let that happen.
So as an employer within the city, we just felt it was, a great opportunity for us and a responsibility of ours to sustain this.
The Johnsons held fundraisers throughout the year and donated their own company money to make this float possible. In the spirit of the float's theme, many were inspired by their own dreams.
My character is a Pan Am stewardess, so this is what I wanted to be when I was growing up. It was very glamorous.
My dream is to be an Olympian in track, a marine biologist.
The Torrance Float rode down that 5-mile stretch with pride, and with community members like the Johnsons coming together for a cause, Torrance should be back next year.
There's not a whole lot of cities that have floats, so it's pretty cool to be able to keep the name and keep the city out there, and that's what we're stoked about.
For This Week in Torrance, I'm Kyle Sexton.
Thanks, Kyle. This is Torrance's 59th entry in the annual event. The float was designed by Raul Rodriguez and constructed by Fiesta Parade Floats. The team has been creating Torrance's float since 1997, helping the city to win numerous trophies. This year's float measured at 24 feet high, 18 feet wide, and 35 feet long.
Madrona Marsh has been benefiting from some much-needed